So again, my name is Dani Nedelko, and today I'm going to be talking about the benefits of vitamin D3, K2, and, black cumin seed oil. But, before I go into it, I would like to recognize all of our friends from Europe or the Balkans that are people that are connected on Instagram. We're also having people from India and different parts of the world. Again, if you're just watching this broadcast live or this Facebook live, please let me know. And let's get into it. I promise you, if you hold on tight with me for the next few minutes, you're gonna get to learn a lot about vitamin D3, K2, and black seed oil, which is the foundation of modern wellness. And now, as I was telling you before, I'm not on this Facebook Live or this video to diagnose, treat, or cure anybody, because that's not what we do. But you might benefit from this talk to know how to get your health to a better place, and it's just gonna be really, really great. Now, let's get into it. Now, what is black cumin seed oil? You might be thinking, well, Danny, I don't even know what that is. I don't even have never heard of it. If you've never heard about black cumin seed oil, please type it here in the chat so I can see it. But I'm going to give you the core benefits, and this has been used in many cultures, and they call it the black gold. Yes, because it has powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. And by the way, I'm going to repeat it again. I don't want to say or imply that I'm asking you to change your medications if you're on medications, or we're not here to treat anybody or to cure any disease or diagnose, nothing like that. We're just giving information for you to get great nutrition, get good supplements, so you can have a better quality of life. Now, black cumin seed oil has powerful anti-inflammatory benefits. Now, what does it contain? Many things, like oregano and peppermint and different other ingredients and different other oils have an active component. Now, what is this active component on black cumin seed oil, which is thymoquinone? Thymoquinone has been used for many years in different cultures, and they treat these as an actual medication. We don't in the US, in Mexico, or Europe. It's just a food supplement. Now, it reduces chronic inflammation. If you go and do some research, maybe even if you're very young, or you have somebody that has a disease, that everything starts with inflammation. Whenever we bump our head, or we bump, our arms somewhere, we have a bruise, and that's what inflammation is all about. And that also goes for when you're not bruising, when you're aging, as we all are, or when you have different things on your hormones, especially with women. We have fluctuations, we have different things changing. And inflammation plays a part whenever we are developing ourselves as individuals, as we grow old, and hopefully we do it with grace. We get inflamed sometimes because we don't drink enough water. We're not, having the best diet. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you drink alcohol, or you are a smoker, or you do something that is not so healthy. I'm not here to judge you or anybody, but let's face it, when we are not at our best, what happens is that we get inflamed, and then that is actually what causes many diseases. Yes. Now, uh, thymoquinone helps with that. It also helps with blood sugar regulation and with insulin support. Now, this is super important. Even when you're aging, even if you're an older adult, it's important that your sugar is regulated, because if it's not, your body will inflame and you will have pain. And I usually say something funny. When it's about to rain, I usually know it because my joints can tell. So if that's you, you're not alone. This is completely normal. This is human, but we can help our bodies to have less inflammation. Now, what else can it help me with? The black cumin seed oil, what is it good for? For fat loss and metabolism. It can help you support the fat oxidation. Yes, if you're trying to look into options for optimizing your GLP-1 naturally, this is a great option to have, which is black cumin seed oil. Now, it also can help us with the immune support system, and it helps us with the hormonal balance. So it may support, I'm not saying that it's going to solve your problems, but it may support your thyroid and your fertility, which is really great for IVF. Now, and what about, any other things? I just have to say that it's really great on the stomach because it helps with bloating, with inflammation in your stomach, and with the balance of your microbiome. Now, what does it have to do with vitamin D3 and why am I mentioning? So thank you so much for the kind comments. And if you're here, on Facebook, please let me know where is that you're connecting. And if you are on other platforms, also let me know. I would love to say hello to you. Now, I would like to say the last part, and I want to close with this. It's just super great to know that vitamin D3 is like a hormone. It's literally like a hormone. People treat it as a vitamin, which is, what it is. But vitamin D3 actually helps us regulate different things in our body. Now, it helps with hormone regulation as well as supporting estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone balance. Now, why is it important for you if you are not sick? Why? Because, these will help you carry you through the years in a good balance. Now, if you're out of balance at any age, it doesn't matter that you're healthy or you think you're healthy, you need to really take into account that the more you take care of yourself, which is instead of trying to fix a problem when you are older, my suggestion will be, why don't you take charge of your health even before you have a health issue? Yes, and thank you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for the kind comments. Yes, thank you. Now, it also can support your immune system strength, which is vitamin D3, not only for the bones, but it also reduces the risk of infections. And this was a vitamin that was very on, point during COVID and is still on style. Yes, because it can help us to have, to help our body to be having a better immune system. Now, it also can help us with our bone and muscle strength, and as well with the mood and the brain and the fertility support. But more than that, it can also help people who are trying to conceive to help have better equality. Now, when it comes down to your bones and tissues, this could also help you improve your collagen production, which is great. And combined with vitamin K2, it is needed, when you have vitamin D3, you need vitamin K2 so your body can actually process, every single thing. So it has a really close relationship with calcium, vitamin K2, because it helps you with, the arteries. It prevents calcification on your arteries. It also helps you with your bones and your teeth, which is great. It can help and may help protect your heart from any artery going really stiff and things like that. It can also help you with the bone density, which helps vitamin D3 to actually work better in our body. And it has a really great synergy between black cumin seed and vitamin D. Now, why these three components? And again, we have a really great product which has six different ingredients, which have black cumin seed oil and vitamin D3 and K2, resveratrol, and so many other oils. And I love it. Why is it so important? I love it, first of all, if you are into weight loss, especially patients who are taking the GLP-1 medications and support, and even if you're just, doing the things naturally, black seed oil can support and improve insulin and sensitivity in the body. Now, vitamin D supports metabolic hormones, and together is a better fat loss and blood sugar control support. Now, it can also help you with some of the side effects of some medications, especially for women who are taking GLP-1 medications, and it can also help you with anti-aging. When you combine vitamin D3 and K2, it can act as an anti-aging product inside out, which is really great. Now, for longevity, it's amazing. For inflammation, it's great. For fertility and hormones and overall health, I think that you should try it. Now, I know that you're asking probably what it is. You can ask the person that got you here. They can guide you and point you and direct you to this amazing oil. It's great. It's amazing. But there are some important considerations. You should never take any food supplement without consulting with your doctor, especially if you're pregnant. If you have children, you need to be very mindful of that. Also, if you have a certain condition. But more than that, you need to really get checked before you take anything. But if you're a healthy individual, the best way to take it is through the morning and lunch, very late, if you want to improve your gut health. So through the night, you can take it twice a day. And if you want to improve your gut health, I recommend you take it also at night, so you can rest and you can let your body soak in all these nutrients. Now, what are the typical ranges for vitamin D3 recommended, which is between 2 to 5,000 units daily? Our blend has approximately 2,500 units, which is really, really great. Vitamin K2, which is the MK7, we do have this actually branded ingredient in these drops, MK7, and it is let me tell you how many. It is 0.100 mcg, 100 mcg daily. Now, cautions with this. If you're on blood thinners, you need to be very careful with vitamin K2. Black seed oil can slightly lower your blood sugar. So if you're hypoglycemic, you need to monitor this. And you always need to be aligned with your labs and your doctors. But if you have a doctor that is prescribing you with vitamin D and K2 and or some other form of these vitamins, you need to consult with them. But this is a really great option for you. Now, this combo is specifically amazing for those who are trying to go into the GLP diets, for fertility patients, for people who are trying to optimize hormones, and overall for inflammation. So if you want to really have longevity from the inside out, naturally, and not taking medications and weird stuff, this is a great option. So I'm going to leave you with this. This is Danny Nedelko. You want to try these drops? Shoot me a message, or shoot the person that invited you to watch this video a message, and we'll make sure that we'll point you in the right direction. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.